is Nicole. I'm going to be your safari driver out there today for those next 2 weeks through that Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now, one important thing I do ask of everyone is to please remain seated at all times while we're out on safaris today. No standing or leaning out of the truck. We are going to be driving through some rough brush out there. We don't want anybody to get hurt. Now, if you take a look above you, there's an animal spotting guide up there. It's going to help you identify some of those different animals that we may or may not see while we're out on the reserve. Finally, if you're going to take any photos or videos, feel free to do so. It is a photo safari. Just hold on to all those items nice and tight. If anything does fall off of this truck, I am not allowed to stop and pick it up.
That sucks.
Don't fall off. We can't stop putting you up.
Now you also might want to put those cameras on a sport or action mode out here as well, as we're going to be moving the entire time, and so will the animals. So just to help you get those good photos here.
This will help you get better quality photos. Remember, everybody stays seated.
All right, well, we're next here to enter the reserves. We're just going to wait one brief moment for the warden to give us the all clear before we head on in here. Now, the first area we're going to enter into today is known as the Little Aturi Forest. Now, the animals in this area are excellent at camouflage, so hopefully we'll be able to spot them in the trees and shrubbery here. Well, looks like we're going to get that all clear. So we're going to head on into the reserve here and start our safari. See what kind of awesome animals we can find out here today. All right, well, that's the okapi over there to your right-hand side. A chocolate brown animal with the striped legs. Now, the okapi is actually related to the giraffe, not the zebra. To our left-hand side here, we are approaching a watering hole. Often a great place to see some black rhinos. They like to gather in these areas here. Now, black rhinos are threatened by poachers, and there are less than 5,000 in the world.
Black rhino have been hunted for their horns. They are a solitary species native to the home.
Look for animals.
All right, there's going to be one all the way to your back left-hand corner. You're going to see about half of them laying there with the wall ends. The ear just moved there right in front of the rocks there. They're going to get about 3,000 pounds. Their horns are also made of keratin, which is the same protein found in your hair and fingernails.
Oh, I see it. Do you see it? Oh, look at up here.
Now over to your right, those are greater kudu. They're camouflaged in. They're pretty good, but it's a light brown animal. You can see her eye there. They don't have horns, so those are females. See her right there? All right. Now just up ahead here, we're going to have a saddle build store kind of walking through here. It's a black and white bird, 5 feet in height here. That's as tall as me, so that's a pretty big bird. Right there. And they also have a wingspan of 8 to 9 feet, which is pretty impressive. All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to take us out of the forest area here, and we're going to go over to the river. Now, the river's often a great place to see some hippos, and maybe even some of those Nile crocodiles.
There's one right there.
Water, guys.
Yep.
Wait, there's one right there. One right there.
There you go. Present.
Looks like the hippos are over here to our left-hand side, hiding out there behind the island. Now they're going to hold their breath for about 5 to 8 minutes.
Underwater.
They're also going to eat about 150 pounds of vegetation each and every day. Now the white birds that you see on the island in the nest are pink-backed pelicans. Now they get that name because during mating season, the males, their backs will turn a slight pink in color.
Did you see the hippopotamus? No, the hippos are back there. Back there. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right, so right over there to the left are those Nile crocodiles. Now those Nile crocodiles are a cold-blooded reptile, and you may generally see them sleeping with their mouth open, which helps them to regulate that body temperature.
Oh, yeah, they're right there. Look at Daddy. Lizzie, look at Daddy. That's cool, bud.
All right, well, we're going to exit the river area and head on out into the Great Savannah. Now, out here in the savannah is going to be a very different ecosystem, very wide open, home to a lot of different animals out here. So we'll do our best to try to find and identify as many animals as we can here today. All right, everyone. Well, this view of the savannah here is my favorite view on the whole entire reserve. It's home to millions of migrating animals each year. Now, it's also home to some more of those famous animals like those lions and elephants. Now, this is that wild Africa that we're all trying to conserve here in Harambe. Looks like over to the right there, you're going to see some giraffes there. Those are Maasai giraffes. Now their pattern's going to be a little bit more uneven, like a jigsaw puzzle. You got to get a little bit closer to those here shortly. Now, if you keep an eye out here as we go by on our left-hand side, might be able to see some new animals here that have been introduced to the reserve here if they're out. So we'll just keep an eye out for everybody just in case.
Smells like pigs. Maybe pigs is here. It smells like pigs.
Oh, the giraffe. Smile.
All right, looks like we're gonna have some right here. Okay, so first we have a springbok. It's gonna be that small light brown animal laying closest to us. Also, then behind that springbok there, those are sable antelope, the much larger dark brown animals with the large horns. Now the sable antelope are the official emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. The springbok there has the ability to spring up into the air as tall as this vehicle. That is 11 feet high. Got another giraffe there. Now the giraffes will have 7 vertebrae in their neck, just like a human. Now if you look over the giraffe over here, if you can see that tongue there, it's going to get about 8 to 10 inches in length. It's going to have like a purplish hue to it, purplish blue hue. little ones laying there as well behind. When they're first born, they're actually about 6 feet in height already. Now up ahead here on our right-hand side, those are the Ankole cattle there, the chocolate brown animals with the large horns. Now the Ankole cattle are the only domesticated animals here on the reserve.
Holy cattle are also known as the Egyptian longhorn. Their horns are not solid as things, but are actually blood vessels.
Now their large horns are going to get about 3 feet in length and about 20 inches at the base. Also some wildebeest there, white-bearded wildebeest out there, the light gray animals. They take place in that great migration each and every year across the savannah. One of our little giraffes here.
Oh, look at the little giraffe lines. One over here, too.
Another giraffe right there to the left, too. They're hiding all out here today.
That's a rock.
All right, well, let's head over into elephant country now. See if we can find some elephants out here today. Elephant country does stretch for quite a while across the savannah, so hopefully we'll have some really great opportunities. Now right over there to the left are some mandrill monkeys there. Now mandrill monkeys are very social animals and they take part in grooming each and every day. Now the males are going to get up to about 100 pounds and the females about 30.
I see mommy and daddy sitting in the
You did? Ooh, that's awesome.
Now the elephant's hiding way in the back there. I don't know if anybody will be able to see, but you could just see the tail and like one of the back legs way up in the corner up there. So we're going to keep moving forward and go around the other side here. We're going to go over to a watering hole area, see if we can find some more elephants there, as well as a few other animals that like to gather in those areas, maybe some flamingos.
There's just like a flag.
All right, everybody just hold on for me. Hold on, everybody lean to the right. Woo! Little close there. I think we're gonna make it. Let's wait for all my friends in the back to get safely across. All right, everybody. Well, let's get on out of here. Make our way over to those elephants here. Finish our safari. But we're gonna come through the red clay pits here first. Now, the elephants often eat the red clay here in order to get minerals and nutrients they can't get elsewhere. So you can see some of those tusk marks there on both sides. Now, just keep an eye out to the left for those elephants. Oh, there's one there.
Now we're going right there. There he is. Where's he look? You know where it is. There's another one over there. There's another one and another one.
elephant will have the tusks that you see there.
Big smilers.
Also, you may notice those elephants flapping their ears. That's one thing they do to help regulate their body temperature.
There's more over there. There's four of them over there. Think so?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 7.
No, I saw another one.
You think there's 8 then?
Oh, we're going to have one right over there to the left. Now also just up ahead here on our left-hand side are those greater flamingos. Now those greater flamingos get their pink color from the brine shrimp and other sea creatures that they eat. Alright, well it's time for us to leave elephant country now and head over into some white rhino territory. Also, we are going to have some white rhinos out here.
Mythbusters once tested a myth that elephants are afraid of mice, and it actually turned out to
Now,
be true.
white rhinos are threatened by poachers. For their horns, they often sell for high
They went
value
out
on
to
the
the
black
Sahara and put
market.
like a mouse in front of an elephant, and the elephant started creeping back just a little bit. It was kind of cool.
Now, they're going to be about 5,000 pounds.
Good Lord.
And they don't have a great sense of sight, so they use their hearing in order to help navigate throughout the savannah.
Don't come here.
Huh? Rhino. What do you think, bud? Did you?
Now, just up ahead here, we are going to be approaching a large rock formation known as a kopie. Often a great place to see some more animals. They like to gather in those areas, maybe some lions.
And bears. Who's a wizard last night?
Nah.
Now, if you look over to your left-hand side, there's a female laying down right in between the rocks there.
Oh, there she is.
Right in between the rocks there, she's kind of wiping her face there. Now, the females are in charge of the hunting. Also, lions are inactive for about 18 to 20 hours out of the day. Now, multiple females will go out in the evening hours to hunt. Now, over to your right here, that white animal there with the large horns is an 8-axe there. Now, they can go most of their lives without drinking any water, and they'll obtain the moisture from the food that they eat. Also, another white rhino there as well. Oh yeah, the male lion. I'm going to stop back here for a second so you get a nice view. That's the male lion there. He has that large mane. Females will not have that. All right, so on your right-hand side is an 8-axe, everybody. So you can take pictures. Just don't reach out for him/her. We're going to go by really slow. It might get a little bumpy because I'm going to take the turn a little wide here because he wants to stand right next to the road here. Being a little troublemaker, that's all right.
that lion walking around up there. Like the lion. The lion's a lot more awesome.
At least you got to get a nice up close view. That's good. Not always not a bad thing here. All right.
Yeah, those are big. Oh, there's another one of the road up here.
Now right here we're gonna have some warthogs laying down right next to the log there in the shade. She's kind of blended in right there, but that's her laying there. Now she'll use those tusks to help defend from predators. She's got 4 little ones there with her, new here to the reserve. Now also these eggs here are ostrich eggs. Now ostrich eggs are the largest egg in the bird family. They can weigh about 3 pounds each. Some more 8 eggs here as we go by.
Oh yeah? That's a lot of eggs. Eggs are huge.
Now we're going to continue our way forward here, see if we can find a few more animals up ahead before we reach the edge of the reserve. Now if you look up to your left-hand side, we're going to have some scimitar horned oryx here. That all white animal there, brown coloration around their neck. Now both the male and the female will have the large horns that you see there. Alright, well it looks like we have reached the edge of the reserve here today, which unfortunately means our safari has come to an end. I hope everybody had an excellent time out there today, and I hope you were able to see all those different animals that you were looking for. Now I am going to be dropping everyone off just up ahead here at the nearest warden's post, and then from there it's just a short hike on back to that Harambe village. Now please double check those seats around you, everyone. Make sure you have all your personal belongings with you there before you depart. Also, if we have any wilderness explorers on board with us today, you're going to open up your guidebook to page 13. It will ask you for the name of your truck. You are riding in the Simba 1, S-I-M-B-A, and the number 1. You'll be able to get that safari badge once you exit. There's a green hut. You're going to go right there. Now also, if you're looking for some more animals to see today that we don't have here on the reserve, I might suggest the Pangani Forest Trail. It'll be up the pathway to your right-hand side. It'll give you the opportunity to see some gorillas, baby zebra, and baby meerkat. So definitely go check all those little ones out down there. Takes about 15 minutes. Alright, well the warden's given us the all clear, so we're going to head on in. Now here in Harambe, we don't like to say goodbye. We like to say Kwaharini, which means go well. So Kwaharini, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Animal Kingdom or wherever your travels may take you.
Kwaharini.
Jumbo.